Good morning. Happy Monday.
Woo!
On the morning app. There you go.
Yeah, boy.
There's a nice little whoop.
Somebody's got to get hyped this morning.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
It's already been a long week, but yeah. I know. All right, I'm Joshua Kornmeyer here with Howie C., Molly Brady, Kristen Koeklenberg. How are y'all doing?
Good.
Yeah, it's actually
Don't lie
flooding
to
in
me.
Boone at the moment. It's crazy.
For a Monday morning, rain, floods. It's great. It's going great.
It is perfect weather. So, Josh, how are you doing this morning? I know you've been up all night working on stuff till
This
1 o'clock.
station is my home now. Beat my personal best record. I stayed at the station 13 and a half hours yesterday in a row. Did not leave, did not look out a window. Found out it was raining when I walked outside at 1:30
Isn't that crazy?
a.m.
I mean, I've spent, I think my personal record is 12 and a half. So
got you beat.
You got me beat by an hour. But don't worry, it's senior year, so it's bound to come. But when you step outside of the office for like the first time all day, does it not feel like sunshine to a prisoner?
Does not feel like sunshine to a prisoner. That's a little extreme.
Well,
That's how it
when I stepped out, it was dark.
So
And raining.
even
pouring.
more depressing all around.
Yeah, the old man
I
was
like
snoring.
that.
Got a couple rhymes. But we have breaking news as of last night. And Howie, tell us what it is.
So, if you are a fan of Justin Timberlake, well,
Who isn't?
guess what? He is going to be hosting the Super Bowl halftime show in February. So, now, Molly, we kind of hyped it up to her like it was really big news.
I thought there was something wrong. Okay, I thought he was hurt.
But yes, Justin Timberlake and the NFL have come to terms, and also Janet Jackson will be in performance as well.
Are you
Okay.
serious?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I heard that is not confirmed.
It's not
actually.
confirmed yet, but
That's
that's
not-
the
No.
big rumor. But
That-
Justin Timberlake will at least
they
be there.
gotta make it up. you know?
That rumor is going to be completely false. There's no way she's going to be
I
joining
hope
him at
so.
all.
That would be
No.
amazing.
I don't really
there's-
listen to her, but
There's no way they're going to combine the two again, especially after what happened last time. Like,
the
no.
mistake.
Oh, I hope so. I hope they do, because that is a dynamic duo right there. I
Yeah.
love her and I love him, and they are great together.
Justin Timberlake is one of my favorite artists, and having him at a Super Bowl halftime show was awesome because they've had a lot of people they were talking to. I heard Jay-Z they were talking to and denied him, or
Oh,
Jay-Z
wow.
denied them actually. So
Oh, I was like, nobody denies Jay-Z.
yeah, he turned it down.
I
But
would've.
Justin Timberlake's a really good pickup. So
Yes.
I think he's a great person for the Super Bowl too, because even if you don't like his music, even if you don't like hip hop, R&B, whatever his style is, I don't really know, you love him because he's like the total package.
Yeah,
He's
he is.
phenomenal. So grandmas and teens
And your
alike
mamas.
love JT. You can't not love JT.
yes.
Okay. Well, if obviously I doubt Janet Jackson will do it. If you could pair anybody else with him for this halftime performance, who are you picking?
Britney Spears.
Wow.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say the same thing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I knew it like the second he started
Wow.
formulating that question. Britney Spears and JT. That would be
Yes.
amazing.
Either that
That's
or
quick.
Timbaland because they always have songs together.
Yes.
So
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears would be better.
I was like, Nelly Furtado. I don't know why she just popped in my head, but
Promiscuous girl.
That
she's done stuff with Timberland, right?
Yeah,
Too?
yeah.
That would go well.
Oh gosh, I'm excited.
That'd be iconic. But we'll hear some more information about it coming up soon. But it's confirmed. He will be there. Be there or be
Hype.
square.
Honestly, I don't watch. I don't do sports.
You
I
will
don't.
be there,
You
But-
watch the Super Bowl at least.
Nope. Mm-mm,
That's
nope.
really
But I do
depressing.
watch the halftime show.
So my place this year, Super Bowl party. You will be there.
No.
You will be
I'll
in
be there.
attendance.
Nope.
I will be there.
Yeah.
Hi.
I refuse to sit down and watch football. So.
Okay.
But I will watch
Oh
the
my.
halftime
Okay.
show and I will watch the commercials.
So you're gonna show up for the halftime show, then leave?
Yeah, sounds good.
Well,
Wow.
she said she'll watch the commercials too, so
Yeah,
we'll
you
just
have to be
call-
there. Then you have to be there.
We'll call over to the TV every single time it goes to commercial.
Or I could stay at my apartment, cuddle the cat, and tune into the halftime show via the internet.
Or you could bring the cat and have friends with
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I'm down. I'm in.
Change their mind real quick.
Well, I got our favorite thing every Monday morning. The morning shower thoughts.
Yeah, dog.
Great.
Wow. Thanks, Kristen.
I got your back, Josh.
Yeah. Be excited, okay? All right. First one. Would you... Oh, that's a wrong... I was looking at the Would You Rathers for Wednesday.
Oh.
I'll do a little tease there. But morning shower thoughts. All right. A clear substance that tastes like nothing and has close to no nutritional value is the basis of life. I'm talking about water here. obviously.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Sorry, I just had to. It's early. Some people might not know.
You said that, I was like, water?
Yeah, isn't that kind of crazy though?
No,
No,
makes
not at
sense.
I
That
mean,
a clear substance that tastes like nothing and has close to no nutritional value is
Yeah.
the basis for life.
well,
Yeah.
it's something that we've known since we were young, so
Well,
we
I
don't
know,
think it's
but
weird.
Doesn't that, if you think about it, doesn't it just blow your mind that literally no nutritional value and yet it keeps us alive?
Yes,
Thank you,
I'm
Molly.
gonna have his back here because okay,
Come
listen.
on.
Can you imagine if why are we running on something that has no it really doesn't do much for us except for keep us hydrated?
And no taste either.
There's no you would think that it would be this nutritional mineral
Yeah, like
whatever.
whole, like the most amount of proteins, the most amount of
Yes.
carbs, like the good carbs and everything, like
Yeah.
all that.
See, I understand that logic, but I don't have that logic. See, because my thought process is it doesn't taste like anything because it doesn't taste like anything to us, but it still has a taste, technically, right? Everything
No.
has to technically have a taste. Like everything technically has a sound, right?
Actually doesn't have a taste.
I
Water
feel like it does, but I feel like we just associate it with no taste.
You taste
well,
liquid. That's what it is.
Well, some water does have taste, like dirty dishwater. You know when you're at a restaurant sometimes, and you're like, you know what I mean? Like when you can, you're like, well, this is tap water, and this is bottled from the volcanoes of,
No,
that's
that's true.
That's because the city water or tap water, they have special chemicals in it, obviously, but just regular old water from a creek that you
Okay, you're not
made
supposed to
healthy
drink
because
that.
well, obviously because you bring you
Molly said, wait,
take out all
pause.
the bad stuff,
Okay, but it does technically have nutritional value because it keeps you alive.
No, that's not
No,
the
no,
definition of
that's-
nutritional
no.
value.
Yes, it is.
It just keeps it alive, but it literally has no nutrients.
I guess science was not her number one.
No.
No, oh my gosh, no. I think I failed every science class I ever took.
Figured that out last week when she's like, "Does the sun have oxygen on it?"
Oh.
Okay, but it does have oxygen because there's burning fire on the sun.
We know, but you were asking the question. Doesn't it have oxygen?
Okay,
Or,
goodbye.
yeah.
Bye.
Okay, we're gonna move on. The guy who discovered coffee is kind of responsible for every other discovery after it too, if you think about it, because everyone is hyped up on coffee, and that's when they get their best ideas going.
Not
Okay,
me.
but see, it's a cute statement, but it's false.
Thank you. Thank you. At least you admitted it was cute.
I mean, it's cute.
Brutal.
You know,
Gross.
the transitive property here. I think that's the term. One thing leads to another.
But coffee?
I mean, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
This is a stretch, though.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
for
I
sure.
get my work done because of coffee, but I
That's what I'm
have the
saying. So
thoughts
basic-
myself.
Yes.
Basically, he's helping you.
No.
That's a reach. That is
Yeah.
definitely a reach.
Okay, fine. All right, I told Molly this one earlier. New Year's Eve this year, 2017,
Okay.
will be the only day, or maybe it's New Year's Day. Either way, New Year's Eve or day will be the only day when every adult minor was born in the 1900s and every minor was born in the 2000s.
What?
And I think I threw in a word minor, but every adult was born in the 1900s and every minor was born in the 2000s.
Okay.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're
you
saying
did throw
that-
in extra words
I
there.
threw in a random minor.
Wasn't it recently that somebody from the 19th century passed away? Wasn't that recently?
19th century would be the 1800s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yo,
1800s and
that's
the 1900s
wild.
is 20th century.
Wow,
So
that person
that
lived a
person was really
long
old.
time.
That's why-
Yeah, I think there was one person that was
Left.
and passed away.
I mean, how
so,
old was he? Like 100 and...
118.
They were probably
19.
born December 31st of 1899.
Yeah. Are yours hard?
Yes.
Isn't that
Interesting.
crazy, though?
That's interesting.
That all the
actually.
adults would, that's the only day when every adult was born in the 1900s and every minor was born in the 2000s.
See, I know I'm not old, but that makes me feel really old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Well, we are really old.
No, we're not.
No, we're
we
not.
are
We're still
thriving. We are
young.
21.
Oh, we young.
Yeah,
young.
we are babies in comparison.
Yeah, but then
not.
whenever I go out and I see people that are 18, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so young.
What a baby!
What a
Yeah,
baby.
and then you pinch
Little
their
baby.
cheeks.
No, I'm old. Every time I get out of bed, I creak, I groan. I'm unhealthy. But coming up a little bit later, we got Halloween talk, of course, as it's coming up. And right now we have Meatloaf, I'd Do Anything for Love, on the morning app.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App, on 90.5 WASU.
90.5 WASU. It is 8:16 in the morning, and we're all feeling the Mondayness. That is Monday.
Oh,
Yes.
that's specific.
That's some new vocabulary for you. The Mondayness. Is that actually in the dictionary? We should put
I
Mondayness.
sure hope not.
Mondayness.
The feeling of Mondays.
How would you spell that?
It's like Monday and then N-E.
I know, but Mondayness.
I
Mondayness.
fear the day when the dictionary is just filled up with all these slang terms like lit.
It already has.
It's
already been added.
Oh,
yeah.
It's
wow.
in there.
Lit's in the dictionary.
I think it's crazy that they add those slang terms that die 2 years later.
Well,
It doesn't belong.
No, but nobody says groovy anymore, and I guarantee you that's
I still
probably
say
in the
I
groovy.
still say groovy.
Oh, get out of here. You guys do not say
I say
it.
groovy.
Yep.
Okay, Molly, I believe you do, because you also probably listen to vinyl records and stuff, so...
There you
But
go.
Josh, no.
I do say groovy.
You
I
probably
do.
say it to be funny,
He
but...
listens to the Bee Gees.
Okay, it's not a popular
Bee
word.
Gees.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You're not popular.
Yeah, funny? Wait.
No, I'm not.
He's funny, though. So he can do it because he's funny.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, bye, guys.
sorry, you walked yourself in that one.
Okay, so today, I read an article. Well, this is going to pertain to all of us because we're all graduating soon. Well, some of us.
Hopefully.
Not
We got some
Good.
babies here.
Yeah, we got some babies here.
Who?
Go look in the mirror.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Well, Howie, Molly, and I will hopefully, fingers crossed, graduate come May.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
They're gonna be stuck with me.
And we all know money's on our mind a little bit. Like, we can't say that it's not because we have to pay off our loans and our debt.
I'm more so pushing it back, you know?
Yeah, I'm not ready for that. But apparently, most jobs are underpaid by at least like $7,000 because people just don't even kind of bargain their salary.
I believe that, especially your first job, because you're so willing to take whatever job comes your way at
Yeah.
first because you're scared. I know a lot of people that probably just say, okay, yep, that's my pay, that's fine, because I'm willing to do anything it takes to get into the industry, you know? So,
Underpaid by 7,000.
Yeah, that's like the minimum.
I feel like even if you're bargaining with your paycheck, like, okay, this is the amount I'm going to give you, I'll be like, up it a little bit. 7,000 is kind of a leap for me. Like,
No,
I might
but-
add like,
No, up to.
It's up to.
Oh, okay.
Like, they're not
Yeah.
getting paid $7,000. Like, they could make $7,000 more.
yeah, but that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like-
7,000 more. But when I'm in a office, they're telling me what my paycheck is. If I bargain to try and up it,
Yeah.
7,000 is still kind of a jump. I don't think I'd
Right.
even think about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because right now it's saying that the most underpaid job is an EMT.
that's sad.
What?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They go through
does.
so much training, though.
Yeah, but
It's awful. Like,
And they probably have more debt than we do, honestly.
Yeah.
They deserve a lot more money
Yeah.
than they get.
But see, I mean, I guess a good rule of thumb, too, I'm assuming this is for salary paid positions, which hopefully we can get. But I think, knock on wood again, but I think, well, because when you're in that room deciding and you're probably excited to sign that paper, how are you going to say, okay, your salary's $30,000? How are you going to be like, no, I want $40,000, and then that way you can meet somewhere in the middle? I mean, that takes a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
which we don't have.
And promotion happens, I feel like, within the first 6 months, usually. Some type of salary promotion usually happens.
A raise?
Yeah. By not a lot, obviously, but a tad bit.
There's some companies that don't
Yeah.
do that. I mean, there's some that do,
Shook.
but a
It's
lot
awful.
don't.
But that's crazy to think up to $7,000 you could be missing out. And for
Mm-hmm.
me, like with first job I get, I'm like, oh, take it.
Right.
Nothing else. I don't want to test the waters and say, yeah, can I get like $2,000 more annually? And
My-
they're like, what?
Yeah, my dad tries to get me to bargain my salary at small jobs.
Right.
I can't do that.
But then it's practice. It's good practice.
Yeah.
My dad did the same thing. He's like, okay, that shirt says $20. Go offer them $15. See if they'll take it, Or, hey, just ask for a raise. You can't do any harm by asking for a raise, The worst they can say is no. So,
First
Yeah.
day on the job. Can I have a raise? Yeah, sure.
They're like, you haven't even worked yet.
have you been training?
But I'm the man. All right. That'd
But
be
yeah.
lovely.
That's about $580 a month that you're missing out on. That's almost rent,
Yeah.
honestly.
That is
my
rent.
rent.
And it,
Yeah.
and it says that
And extra.
60% of people didn't negotiate the salaries at all. So basically, a majority of us just don't even try. But I would be intimidated too at my new job. Like we were
Right.
saying, I don't want to seem like greedy
Right.
I want the position,
Right.
not the money.
I feel like in the working world, nothing's greedy. I mean, we're all just trying to survive here. If you ask for more, that's not greedy. That's
Yeah.
just you think you deserve more. I mean,
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you become best friends?
Did we? But you know what else might be on our mind after a long weekend?
Uh-oh.
we know.
Those risky texts that you might have sent at 2 a.m. Saturday night. Howie,
We're talking to
your
you,
face
Kristen.
looks
Howie.
suspicious.
we're both like,
I don't do that a lot. I've done it before, but not a lot.
Tipsy texting, bad ideas. But I have tips. Molly, why you look so guilty? But I have tips to help you not tipsy text or tipsy text properly. There's a proper way to do it.
Like
There's
you'll
a
remember
proper
them.
way to tipsy text.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, so number one.
is Howie looking at me?
I'm giving Molly the look. I'm like,
I slept this weekend. I would like to let you guys know that I did not go out.
Really?
Yeah. Saturday night.
There it is.
The Friday
love
didn't
it.
count.
I love it.
Okay, so before you tipsy text, determine what time it is. Because if it's after 11 p.m., chances are they're not going to text you back. Keep it short. You know, when you text out that really long paragraph, but it really doesn't say anything,
Yeah.
keep it short. 1 or 2 sentences.
And also, like, you can't formulate a sentence, so you send a long paragraph, and it's just
you're
like,
like, that time we did that thing with the guy and the thing, and then we went here and here, and then they will
you're
have
like,
no
wait,
idea
what?
what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
See,
Yeah.
I like sending chapters.
Oh my.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Novels.
Come get me. Come pick me up.
What happened?
where you at?
Chapter
though?
2, we'll go through a drive-through.
Cookout, you say?
Also, a good tip: don't get serious. Don't be one of those serious texters when it's that time.
Yeah.
Just keep it light, keep it short, keep it funny. I love texting my friends. That's great, but don't be serious about it. And if you are texting somebody, text with an agenda, because chances are that they are busy out doing stuff too. So
I mean, that goes in the chapters. Okay, agenda. Step 1. We're going to do this. Step 2.
fair. And then don't double text. I don't know how I feel about this one because I am notorious for double texting.
I usually not tipsy texting, but just in general, I have my first thought. Like the way I text is in my thought process. So I'll say my first piece and then my second, but it's not because somebody didn't answer. It's just, hey, we're going to cook out at 5:00. Something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I understand. It's not like, hey, why don't you text me back? I miss you. Blah, blah,
Where
blah, blah,
are
blah.
you?
Yeah, it's like, how are you? I miss you.
Yeah, no.
It's just quick things. I understand
Yeah.
that. And then if they don't respond, send a morning apology. Just say, hey, sorry, we still friends, right? That's all I gotta do.
We
Just-
still friends.
Just send a morning
Unless
apology.
it's to someone else. Risky. Like an ex.
Oh, another thing, double check who you're sending it to. It takes 2 seconds to double check. Make sure you're sending it to the right person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not
Right?
mom
You are
instead
not
of
wrong there.
Molly.
But right now, we have Someone New by Hosier on the app. Morning App on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
90.5 WASU. It is 8:32 on this dreary Monday morning.
But it's okay. It's okay because we're all here.
No, it's not.
We made it.
No.
We're making it through.
Physically, yes.
I don't know. This rain might stop me in my tracks. I might have to stay inside all day. You know what it calls for? It calls for me like going home, skipping my responsibilities.
Yeah.
But if you're interested, it is currently 57 outside, raining all day long.
Ooh.
It's going to be a high of 62 and a low of 45. So get your rain boots, get your raincoat, and there's going to be a very, very rainy day.
I mean, I'm not advocating for skipping class, staying on the couch, watching movies all day, but that's what rainy days technically are for.
Right.
You know?
It's like, oh, I could go through things, but...
Yeah, I have too many things to do today to not. to not.
Yeah, we have a
That's also
project
true.
that we got to work on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, coming up is Halloween. What day is it actually? I actually don't know.
October
Tuesday.
31st,
Well,
like it is every
no,
year,
well,
Josh.
thank you,
Josh,
Justin.
it's Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. They're
Awesome.
trying to give that to you.
I know
It's
we
Tuesday.
keep telling people that, freshman year it snowed on Halloween. I was looking at the weather. It may potentially snow Monday.
Yeah,
know.
Monday
I
night.
don't believe it. I really don't believe it this year because it
Okay.
has been
Here we go.
warmer. It's been so warm this year. By this time last year, there was frost or ice on the top of the mountains, but there's nothing right now.
Yeah, but we're going to have a very bad winter, I think.
Really?
I think, like, once November, December hits, it's going to be rough.
The woolly worm said that it will be a bad winter, apparently.
That's
Did
right.
it?
The woolly
Oh,
worm
no,
did.
the woolly
Yeah.
worm's always right.
Yeah, that's good, though. That means cancel classes.
That's true.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Perks.
trying to learn.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh.
This is my last. This is my last hurrah.
I understand. Part of me is like, yay, class is canceled. Part of me is also like, but I kind of paid for that
Yeah.
class, so.
I
Well-
do hope it snows next week, though. That'd be awesome on Halloween.
Well, whether it rain, snows, sleet, or hails, go out there and get some Halloween candy. And apparently kids and adults have very different opinions on what Halloween candy is the best. Apparently adults like the sugary fruity type stuff, or no, kids like the sugary fruity type candies like Starburst and Smarties and all that. And apparently adults really love chocolate.
Kids love anything with sugar.
Yeah, but we're talking favorites here.
Okay, you say what's your favorite candy, they're going to say whatever candy's right in front of them, probably.
No.
No.
You put
I
candy in front of me,
literally-
I'm like,
I
That's
loved
you.
Yeah.
anything that had sugar in it when I was a kid. Anything. If it was in front of me, I would devour it.
That explains a lot. That explains so much.
Well, the top candies for kids is Smarties, Starburst, Twix, Nerds, Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, M&M's, and Laffy Taffies.
ooh,
Ooh, Laffy Taffy.
Nerds.
Nerds Rope
Nerds rope. Yes.
was insane. It's amazing.
So good.
The movie theater used to sell them in the kids box, and I'd be like, I want the nerd rope. I
yes.
want the nerd rope.
You get the combo box and have the
Yes.
popcorn in it, the drink, and the Nerds Rope. Oh, it was the best.
Yeah.
I think now as an adult, I actually really like half those candies on the
Yeah.
kids list.
See, I don't like as many of these as I do the ones on the adults list. The adult has peanut
Okay.
butter cups, M&M's, Swedish Fish, Hershey Kisses, candy corn, Fun Dip, Snickers, and Kit Kats.
Fun Dip will never be good.
The only two of those on
No,
that list I like.
Fun
so.
Dip
See, I
is
like-
gross.
I like a lot. I like the peanut butter cups, M&M's. Love the Swedish Fish, Hershey Kisses. I can get behind. Candy corn, Fun Dip. I even
Candy
like Fun
corn.
Dip. I like all the ones on that list.
I think Swedish Fish are so gross.
No.
No.
Those are
Stop.
fantastic.
They are. No, they're gross.
Stop.
I don't like gummies, though.
Candy corn is disgusting.
Stop.
No!
Ew, I knew it. I knew it.
I can't
I
believe what I'm
knew you were a
hearing.
candy
I know,
corn
right?
eater.
You were a candy corn eater. That's the only thing that's wrong
Candy
with
corn
you.
is so good. You know what? I'm going to get some candy corn after this.
Ew.
I love candy corn.
So good.
you all like it?
Especially
Yes.
the pumpkins. The
Pumpkins are
pumpkin
good.
candy
Pumpkins are
corn.
good. I'll
No,
help
the
you out
original. That's
The
Pumpkins are good.
pumpkins
No,
are
I enjoy the
really
pumpkins.
good.
no.
It's-
See, now we're disagreeing now. First you were on me. We were together. Now look what you did.
Candy corn's
Separated.
literally just syrup and sugar, I feel like.
Yup.
I honestly don't
Disgusting.
think there's anything else in it.
Yup.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to ask you three then. What are your top, if you had to pick one candy, or even give me your top three, what would it be?
Ooh.
Top candy to get on
I
Halloween
already
anytime.
know my top three.
All right, go.
My favorite of all time is Twizzlers. And then-
Ew.
Yeah, I
Are
know.
you
where-
serious,
I know. Let me keep going.
No one eats Twizzlers.
And then number two, this is always during Halloween. It's called Tiger Pops. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're lollipops, but they're made really differently to have like multiple flavors in one. called Tiger Pops. My all-time favorite lollipop. And then number 3 is candy corn.
Wow.
Bang.
Candy
None of
corn made
those
the
were
list.
chocolate.
I don't eat chocolate. I don't like chocolate, so
Wow.
Ooh.
yeah. Like I don't like chocolate chip. I don't like brownies with chocolate in them.
I think mine are all chocolate.
Yeah.
All right, go. What are they?
Okay, so number 1, and I'm probably a minority on this, Whoppers.
No,
I
love
love
Whoppers.
Whoppers.
That's disgusting.
Whoppers are
You
amazing.
either hate them or you love them. I love Whoppers. They were
Amazing.
my number 1. Number 2 is probably a Twix bar. Love Twix. And
Left
then-
or right?
No, that doesn't matter. They're the
It
same
clearly
thing.
does. You don't
And then
care.
I guess I don't know. 3 would probably have to be like a Three Musketeers. But I am gonna lay the ground right now. The cupcakes and cake and donuts trump all candy. I would rather have cake than candy.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Chocolate
Yeah,
cake,
yeah.
Mario. Yeah,
Right? Like it's hard for me to pick my favorite candy because I immediately just think donuts are way better than
Well,
candy.
I think I go with the candy just because I feel like I can have more of it because it's smaller. And then with the cake, I feel guilty because I have like a piece of cake and it's bigger. And then candy, I'm like, oh, I can have more of these because they're smaller. They equal one cake. That's my thinking.
Oh, Molly, what's your top 3?
Okay, hot tamales for sure.
No.
Gotta love the spice.
You're gross.
No, okay, you know what? That's fine. I'm cool with being gross.
You like Twizzlers.
yeah, you like
so-
Twizzlers. Get out of
What's
here.
wrong with Twizzlers, man?
I like Twizzlers.
Kit Kats up there
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. Reese's peanut butter cups.
You know what's better than the cups?
The
Reese's Pieces.
I was gonna say the eggs.
E.T.
The best are actually the Easter eggs that you get around Easter.
Okay, those are really
Those
good too.
are
Why are those
fantastic.
better than the cups?
See, we asked that question. I heard it's because there's more peanut butter in it. Like it's just a bigger amount, more
Yeah.
richness. I get that's what I figured.
Probably. I think it's
those are
got to be the
amazing.
same recipe. It's got to be, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to clear the air. Okay. Why do y'all hate Twizzlers?
They
What's wrong
taste
with them?
like plastic.
No.
No, they don't.
They
Yes, they
taste
do.
delicious.
No.
Deliciousness of
They're-
Twizzlers.
What are they made of, Howie?
It's licorice.
What is it made out of?
I don't know.
Plastic.
It's like they taste good, but you don't want to know what they're made of.
You don't
Yeah.
even know what it is.
That's everything.
Look,
like a lot of fast food.
that's a lot of food that you get. You're like, oh, I don't know what this is made of, but I'm going to eat it.
But Twizzlers are not worth it.
They're totally
They're
worth it.
okay. They're okay.
They're okay.
I'm never like,
not my
give me a
go-to.
Twizzler.
But I like them.
Josh, need
Yeah.
you back me up here, man.
It's
Back
not my
me up.
go-to.
It's not your go-to, but you like them.
Yeah. I
Okay.
do.
I'll take that.
you know
I'll
what
take that one.
nobody said today?
What's that?
Skittles. No one mentioned
Ew.
Skittles.
I hate Skittles.
Skittles, I feel like it's a good candy, but it's not your go-to top
Mm-hmm.
3.
It made the kids list, but
Oh, it did? I
Yeah,
missed
it
that.
made.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just so
So did Laffy
sugary.
Taffy though. So
They are sugary. Yeah, Laffy Taffies. Oof.
yeah, and
You don't
Sour
like
Patch
Laffy Taffy
Kids.
either?
They pull your teeth out. I don't like
They don't
them.
make me laugh either.
Oh,
I really
okay,
thought they
Josh.
would as a kid.
I used to like the banana one.
Me too.
All the time, yeah.
Wow, Molly really likes that.
I like candy.
So now we know Molly's a fan of Laffy Taffy. There it is. There's what she likes. Well, coming up on the morning app, it is our normal relationship topics. We got a lot to talk about. It's Messiah on 90.5 WASU.
And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU. 8:46 on this lovely Monday morning, and I know that it's rainy outside, it is cold, but it's still a good morning because right now we are talking relationships, which is always super fun here on the morning app. I love relationships.
Yeah, we
know. You do. She in love.
Okay, but seriously, 6 relationship topics that we don't discuss until it's too late.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That can get.
That can apply to a lot of us. Not just me.
You need open communication, even if it's just a fling. Open communication, honestly.
Yeah,
no matter what the quote-unquote relationship is, even if it's a friendship.
Good thing we're comm majors.
Yeah.
Because we communicate, but
Sometimes comm majors are the worst at communicating, though.
No, we are.
yeah.
That was a joke.
Okay, number 1, and I think this is more applicable to if you're going to be dating for a long time, and I think this is kind of relevant even in our day and age, but finances.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We
Like-
broke.
Yeah, and I also feel like
That's all you gotta say.
that's all. I see a lot of relationships where either somebody's buying the majority of the meals and stuff like that. I see my brother in a lot of his relationships, and he's always the one buying people their. I mean, and I don't know if that's just him as a person, but I feel like it should be even. You know, I should buy this meal, or I'll get her drink. You know what I mean? Just switch off.
Or just go Dutch all the time on stuff. I mean, we do that a lot because it's expensive. And he recently graduated college. I'm still in college. We don't have money. Any money. So, but I think finances are important to discuss too in the fact of your spending habits. Like, say they have a lot of credit card debt, that could be a concern for you because you're going to, if you do see this lasting a long time, that spending habit might affect your finances too,
Yeah.
Check their credit score. Yeah.
Well,
That's a little
little
invasive.
much.
Really go in depth.
A little invasive.
Number 2, trust. I don't think people talk about trust that much. They just do it. They just trust, but I think you should talk about it.
Hey, do you trust me? Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah. How would you go about that, though, if you're like talking to somebody one-on-one?
Well, see, I think what people don't discuss is their issues with trust.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have issues and they don't discuss it and they just say, yes, I trust you. But in what realm do you trust me? I trust you to hold my wallet for the day, but do I trust you to do this or hold my heart? It's different. It's, there's different levels of trust. I don't think people discuss that.
Yeah, I would just basically say the same thing.
I was going to say, you look like...
No, I was like, that's a good point. Yeah.
Another thing is our feelings. I think a lot of people aren't 100% honest about your feelings all the time. Did that upset you? No, it's fine. But it's not fine.
Don't like that. I'm a really direct person, and I know you are as well. If somebody asks me what's wrong, I'm like, this, and also this. Why did you do this?
We were like, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never the type of person that's just going to be like, oh, yeah, it's fine, I'm fine, it's fine, whatever. No, I'd be like, well, why'd you do that?
Yeah, that's something I did a lot when I was younger, but nowadays I kind of tell a little bit better about my feelings. But, it comes with time, it comes with experience too, so some people may not have had that experience.
Yeah.
I have no feelings. Just
Yeah,
bury 'em.
right. Yeah, right.
Josh, I think you have a lot of feelings.
Yeah.
He's the king of no feelings.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, tear comes down his eyeball.
Goals, your goals in life. I think this is important because what if you guys are heading to different directions? Why would you waste your time if you know it's not going to work out 10 years down the road or something like that? I mean, if you have that type of mindset, if you're not looking for that, goals might not be something that you want to discuss, but you could discuss goals and like what you want to get out of this relationship if it is just a fling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's just sad to think of it that way, but that is, realistic.
Yeah, I think it's important.
It is, because, if your goals don't align with what they're doing, or if they're not real supportive of your goals, it's a big, no.
And
big flag.
you also want to, be with someone who pursues goals. Like, if someone's just in a standstill all the time, content with life,
But
something's
hey,
up there.
no. I think that if there is somebody that, I mean, you are a very goal-setting person. I'm very like, let's do all these things and keep moving up. But there are some people that are really content with just doing them.
Yeah,
and
but-
you know what? You can find somebody that's just as, content with not setting goals as you are.
Well, I don't like
Hey,
that.
but then you both got goals of not setting goals. So,
Exactly.
there you go.
Wow.
But
That sounds
I think the
thrilling.
thing that we all hate most is rejection. I think that no one likes that. Nobody goes out there and says, I love being rejected.
It thrills me.
It thrills me.
I thrive.
Makes me
off
feel
it.
better about myself.
But it happens to everybody. It happens to the best of us. And 15 phases you go through when you are rejected by your crush.
Aw.
So this happens. This happened to me. It's probably happened to Josh. Probably happened to Molly. Kristen. It's happened to everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe not this exact phase for me, but
Okay.
something interesting like that. Number one, you go through the denial phase. So you basically like, did my crush really say no? Like, really didn't like me? Like, there's no way. My crush loved me.
I don't think I go through the denial phase. I think I'm like, well, no, they probably don't like me. That makes a lot of sense. Why would
You're
they?
like,
Why would they? Me?
Wow.
Like, well,
Oh,
we
man.
saw that coming.
Yeah.
Number two thing is then it takes you another moment to actually process his rejection, and it kind of just leaves you in like a weird like speechless state, like you don't know what to do going forward.
Well, this is going to be awkward now.
Kristen,
Okay.
is an example? Is this something you had like way back when freshman year,
I
high
mean,
school?
Well, I didn't date in high school. I didn't have crushes in high school and stuff like that. But everybody's been rejected by their crush. I mean, if you haven't, then wow, you have really great game. But I mean, everybody has,
Yeah.
He's shooting his shot from Curry range. That happens.
Can't get rejected if you don't try.
Insert the meme. Number three, you start to feel humiliated, but in spite of this, you smile. So, you're
Well,
like,
do you
"Oh."
smile? I don't know.
No, because it's like,
no.
oh,
Yeah.
it did it
Poor
again.
smile.
You try, you do a little side smile, like, I'm trying. Number four is when you finally part ways, you go somewhere private to let the waterworks out.
Me.
You do. You got to cry it out. I fully support that.
I cry a lot about a lot of things, but that's my emotional like release. I used to never cry. I cry if I see a dog now. So
Yeah, same. I used to be like, no, crying is for the weak. And now I see something cute and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
no.
I had to share that quote that Kristen said one time. I'll just share it another
Oh,
time.
no.
I'll just share that.
No.
Okay, another time. Number five, your friends try to comfort you when you hear the news, but it does little to help.
Yeah.
it does not help because the whole time you're still thinking. They're like, "Oh, Kristen, you're great. You're awesome."
Like, oh, it's okay.
they're
like,
they're ridiculous for not liking you, but inside your head you're thinking, I could have done this, I could have curled my hair, something.
You know what I think is a good way, instead of comforting them and talking about it more? I'm the type of friend, because I'm really bad with comforting people, I distract them. I'm
You
like, let's
do.
go get burritos and go on a hike. That sounds great.
That's
Let's
what we
do
do.
that.
I'd be like, just tell me I'm ugly. Tell me I have no personality.
Tell me the truth.
Just tell me.
well, number six on that one is you try to drown your sorrows in food. So you just eat everything.
Do that anyway.
Eat everything
Yeah.
up.
Always.
Number seven, you also start to doubt your ability to tell if someone really likes you.
I do that
Okay.
So
anyway.
you're
Yeah.
like, I don't really know about that. Number eight, you start to wonder if you've been rejected because something is wrong with you.
Yeah,
I
think
also
everyone
think
goes
of
through
that.
Yeah,
every day.
I think about that too. Number nine, every encounter with your crush is super awkward and it makes you just want to quit at life. Yes.
Yes.
Again with me.
Agree.
Number 10, and words can't even describe the feelings you get when you see your crush flirting with someone else. Yeah.
Yes.
But
I hate it.
But then you get over it, and then you're happy for them. You know.
That has never happened to me.
Never mind.
Number 11, you play the most depressing songs on endless loop like you just went through a breakup.
These are really accurate.
Right?
You kind of did. It's a little breakup.
Number 12, your inability to quit sulking over this crush starts to annoy your friends, but they just don't understand. 13, when the awkwardness between you and your crush finally fades and you get your hopes up again. I've been there as well. It is the worst. Number 14, but your friends are still determined to get you to move on. And 15, you realize that they're right, and then you go on about your life.
No, you
No.
forgot that last step is actually you go through that. I'm hot and I'm gonna party and I'm gonna post a bunch of pics. That happens.
Ooh,
Girls do that
revenge
all the
pics.
time. Revenge pics. Yep.
Oh my God, those are deadly.
Look what you're missing out on.
They're deadly. Well, thank you for tuning in this morning on the Morning App. We'll be back on Wednesday with Dovid Das coming in. Real or fake news. It's going to be exciting. See you next time on the Morning App.